furnace and work in Worcester. We'd had a lot of flooring done throughout the house, and mentioned to the company that did the flooring that we wrapped in the kitchen, and he recommended you to us.
Yeah, I think our initial idea was nothing like that we've ended up with really. So it's so the kitchen that we've got, which is fantastic, it does kind of reflect what we were going to have. But we were talking about having a breakfast bar in the middle. There just wasn't enough space, and Keith was kind of like, well, why don't you do this? And you can come up with some great ideas of uses of space, and also ideas that probably would have been more profitable for you in cost-wise, but wouldn't have worked for us as a space. So it was kind of the honesty that was brought with it, and the quality that we've got with the products as well. So any time there was an issue, we were kept informed, and it was dealt with, and we were shown what the problem was and how we needed to rectify. There was no support beams in the ceiling, was there? The house is 40 years old, so we could have potentially formed with the floor, but we were told that, and it had to be fixed. It was not an expense, but
it was done.
It had to be done, but it was slightly more money. But it wasn't a shock. It was just explained to us in a manner that we understood, and it was rectified. So.
I'm John, and I'm a Church of England priest.
And I'm Margaret Burns, a retired teacher.
I was retiring, and we needed to move, so we had a new house, and we're looking around and trying to reflect upon what to do about putting a new kitchen in.
And he was extremely thorough, measuring everything, measuring the height of the ceiling from various places, because he explained that houses can go at level, and took a great deal of care and attention looking at what was in the kitchen already, and then said that he would ask me what I would like. I didn't have a lot of ideas at the time, so he said he would go away and do a few plans, and we could go from there.
And I was expecting my wife home in about an hour and a half, but time went by and it was 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and 3 hours, and so I was absolutely gobsmacked at the kind of amount of care and attention to detail. I wondered if I'd completely lost her.
My name is Keith Derritt, and as you can see now, I'm retired, and I've been retired now for about 10 years or so. We made an appointment and he came to visit me, and I sort of wanted to follow more or less the same design, I guess, or the same positioning. So he started to measure it all up, then decided what was best, I guess, and then went away and sort of gave you the measurements, and you came up with a design which I liked, and a price that I liked, and we took it from there. You sort of made various suggestions about where things should be positioned, what it would be best to do, such as, the stacked cooker and arrangement, and the hob over here, which I would have probably had in the old position, things like that. We discussed the lighting, and you came up with the various options on the lighting which would brighten the whole place up. And I guess basically we took it from there.
My name is Ellen Moore, and I'm a housewife. I'm retired librarian. It was by recommendation. My son and his wife had their kitchen done by Keith, and he was very pleased. So we asked Keith and Zoe to come along and look at our kitchen. First of all, we thought we would have cupboards, and Keith said that drawers are very useful, and I found that very helpful, because obviously we're getting older and it's far easier to pull out a drawer and be able to reach into the back of it than scrabbling around on the floor trying to get into a cupboard. There are various ideas like that were very helpful. The door was blocked out, a new picture window put in, including opening windows. The floor was completely retiled. One of the things that doesn't show, which is very helpful, there was a radiator on the wall which was no longer required because we'd chosen to have underfloor heating. And Keith arranged for the pipework to be used in such a way that it warms and heats the towel rail. So in the wintertime, my hand towel, tea towel, dries superbly well. The ceiling was replastered and new lighting put in, and that's extremely good. We've got overall light. Also the under unit lights are very good, because my husband likes light onto the working surface, but it isn't glaring that would upset my vision. So the lighting is superb.